For millennia, our ancestors faced an unforgiving world. Survival demanded one thing: energy conservation. Our brains evolved to prioritize comfort, routine, and safety. Every calorie mattered. Every risk weighed heavily. This primal instinct, to stay within what feels known and secure, is deeply etched into our very biology, a legacy from a time when venturing out meant confronting true peril.
Fast forward to today. The saber-toothed tiger is gone, but that ancient circuitry remains. We call it the comfort zone, a state of psychological and physiological equilibrium, where minimal effort yields maximum perceived safety. It's an evolutionary marvel designed for survival. But in our modern era, this biological default can become a cage.
Our brains are caught in a paradox. The very mechanism that once protected us now often stifles our potential. Why do we resist change, even when we know it's good for us? What happens to our bodies and minds when we refuse to step outside this innate boundary? The answers lie deep within our biology, waiting to be unlocked.
The modern comfort zone is often characterized by physical inactivity. Our jobs, entertainment, and even social lives can keep us glued to screens and seats. This sedentary lifestyle sends a clear signal to our bodies: minimal demand. Consequently, our systems begin to downregulate, adapting to this lower energy requirement.
Muscles, those incredible engines of our body, begin to atrophy. Use it or lose it isn't just a saying, it's a fundamental biological principle. When muscles aren't challenged, the body sees no reason to maintain them, leading to decreased strength, stamina, and a slower metabolism.
A slower metabolism means fewer calories burned at rest. Over time, this contributes to weight gain, increased risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, and a general feeling of sluggishness. Our bodies become less efficient, less resilient, and less vibrant, all within the perceived safety of inactivity.
Psychologically, staying within the comfort zone fosters anxiety, not peace. While initially reassuring, the lack of challenge breeds stagnation. Our brains crave novelty and growth. When denied, feelings of unfulfillment, low motivation, and even depression can manifest, trapping us in a cycle of inertia.
The amygdala, our primal fear center, thrives on predictability. It interprets new experiences, especially uncomfortable ones, as potential threats. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and logical thought, tries to override this, but the amygdala's alarm bells are powerful.
Chronic, unaddressed stress from stagnation also elevates cortisol levels. This constant flood of stress hormones can lead to inflammation, impaired immune function, and difficulty sleeping. The comfort zone, ironically, becomes a source of biological stress when it prevents growth.
The neural pathways associated with learning, problem-solving, and resilience remain underutilized. Like a well-worn path through a forest, the comfort zone becomes deeply grooved, while alternative, more challenging routes become overgrown and difficult to traverse.
Energy, both physical and mental, becomes stagnant. Our internal systems are designed for dynamic adaptation, not static preservation. The body and mind begin to signal discontent, urging us to break free, to move, to challenge ourselves beyond the familiar.
The comfort zone is a construct, a psychological and physiological boundary, but its walls are not impenetrable. Understanding its biological underpinnings is the first step. The second is actively engaging in practices that systematically dismantle these self-imposed limitations, beginning with the power of movement.
The gym, for many, is the antithesis of comfort. It's a crucible of effort, sweat, and momentary discomfort. It's a controlled environment where we intentionally place ourselves under physical stress, signaling to our ancient biology that it's time to adapt, to grow, to overcome.
The first lift, The first run activates our primal responses. Our heart rate spikes, breathing quickens, a fight or flight signal. But unlike true danger, here we remain in control. We learn to interpret these physical sensations not as threats, but as catalysts for change.
Our muscles are composed of two primary types of fibers, type 1, or slow twitch, for endurance, and type 2, or fast twitch, for power and strength. Most daily activities primarily use type 1. Resistance training specifically targets and engages type 2 fibers.
When you lift a challenging weight, your body recruits more motor units, activating those powerful type 2 fibers. This engagement causes microscopic tears in the muscle tissue. This isn't damage, it's a signal for reconstruction, for building something stronger.
Post-workout, your body initiates muscle protein synthesis. Amino acids, the building blocks of protein, are ferried to the damaged fibers, repairing and rebuilding them thicker and stronger. This adaptive response is fundamental to overcoming the comfort zone.
This process of breakdown and rebuild is a physiological metaphor for breaking out of your comfort zone. Each workout is a deliberate step into discomfort, a signal to your body and mind that stagnation is no longer an option. You are actively forcing adaptation.
As you consistently challenge your muscles, their capacity for work increases. This isn't just about bigger muscles, it's about neural adaptation, where your brain becomes more efficient at signaling and recruiting muscle fibers, making movements smoother and stronger.
Building and maintaining muscle is metabolically expensive. More muscle mass means a higher basal metabolic rate, burning more calories even at rest. The gym transforms your body into a more efficient, calorie-burning engine, countering the metabolic slowdown of inactivity.
Beyond strength, endurance training expands your cardiovascular comfort zone. Your heart and lungs become more efficient at delivering oxygen and nutrients, improving stamina and overall physical resilience. You can sustain effort for longer.
Incorporating flexibility and mobility work further expands physical boundaries. It reduces injury risk, improves range of motion, and signals to your nervous system that your body is capable of moving freely and powerfully in all directions.
The discipline cultivated in the gym extends beyond physical prowess. It's about setting goals, overcoming obstacles, and delaying gratification. Each repetition, each completed set, reinforces a mindset of persistence and self-efficacy.
Stepping out of the gym, you carry more than just physical fatigue. You carry a deep sense of accomplishment, a biological validation that you can push past perceived limits. This newfound internal strength is transferable to every aspect of your life.
Testosterone, often called the male hormone, is critical for muscle growth, bone density, and sex drive. Beyond that, it plays a vital role in mood, motivation, and cognitive function. Sedentary lifestyles and chronic stress can significantly depress its levels.
High-intensity resistance training, particularly compound movements like squats and deadlifts, is a potent natural stimulator of testosterone production. The body perceives these demanding challenges as a need for anabolic hormones to facilitate repair and growth.
Human growth hormone, or HGH, is another powerhouse. It's crucial for fat metabolism, muscle repair, and even skin elasticity. Its pulsatile release is significantly boosted by intense exercise, especially during periods of high lactate accumulation.
HGH acts as a cellular repair agent, promoting regeneration and combating the signs of aging. Regular, vigorous exercise isn't just building muscle. It's optimizing your body's internal machinery for vitality and youthful function from within.
Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, is necessary for acute responses. However, chronic high levels, often from prolonged psychological stress or inactivity, lead to inflammation, fat storage, and impaired immunity. It traps us in a perpetual state of alert.
While exercise acutely raises cortisol, regular physical activity paradoxically improves the body's ability to regulate it. It acts as a healthy stressor, teaching your system to adapt and recover more efficiently, buffering the effects of daily stressors.
Insulin resistance is a hallmark of modern lifestyle diseases. When cells become resistant to insulin, glucose struggles to enter, leading to elevated blood sugar. This can result in low energy, fat storage, and a cascade of metabolic problems.
Exercise, especially resistance training, dramatically improves insulin sensitivity. Contracting muscles act like sponges, soaking up glucose from the bloodstream even without insulin. This optimization makes your body more efficient at using fuel.
The gym doesn't just boost individual hormones, it orchestrates a symphony of hormonal balance. The interplay between testosterone, HGH, cortisol, and insulin creates an internal environment primed for growth, repair, and optimal function.
This hormonal reengineering has profound cognitive effects. Increased testosterone and HGH contribute to enhanced focus, improved memory, and a greater sense of mental clarity and drive, breaking through mental fog.
As hormones balance, mood stabilizes, and a sense of internal calm and confidence emerges. The body is not just stronger, it's a more resilient, adaptive system, capable of facing daily challenges with greater physiological ease.
Ultimately, regular challenging exercise rewires your internal chemistry. It's a biological rebellion against stagnation, promoting a state of dynamic equilibrium where your body and mind are constantly optimizing, preparing for growth, rather than just survival.
Perhaps the most immediate reward of intense exercise is the runner's high, a surge of endorphins. These opioid peptides bind to receptors in the brain, producing feelings of euphoria, pain relief, and a profound sense of well-being, a natural antidepressant.
Dopamine, the neurotransmitter of reward and motivation, plays a crucial role. Setting a gym goal, like lifting a new personal best and then achieving it, floods your brain with dopamine, reinforcing the positive behavior and strengthening neural pathways for future goal pursuit.
Serotonin, vital for mood regulation, sleep, appetite, and well-being, is also influenced by exercise. Regular physical activity increases serotonin production and improves receptor sensitivity, helping to alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety.
Brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, is often called miracle grow for the brain. Exercise is a potent stimulator of BDNF production, promoting the growth of new brain cells and improving the health of existing ones.
BDNF is particularly active in the hippocampus, the brain region critical for memory and learning. This neurogenesis means exercise doesn't just maintain, it actively builds a better, more robust brain, enhancing cognitive function and learning capacity.
Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections, is profoundly enhanced by physical activity. When you learn new movements or push past perceived limits, you are literally rewiring your brain.
This rewiring translates into tangible cognitive benefits, improved focus, enhanced problem-solving skills, better decision-making under pressure, and increased creativity. Your brain becomes more agile, more adaptive.
Regular exercise also strengthens the prefrontal cortex and reduces amygdala reactivity. This means better emotional regulation, increased stress resilience, and a reduced tendency to fall back into old, comfortable, but ultimately unfulfilling patterns.
Executive functions, such as planning, working memory, and inhibition, are significantly boosted. The structured effort required in a gym routine directly trains these brain functions, leading to improved performance in all life areas.
Better hormonal balance and neurochemical regulation contribute to improved sleep quality. Deep, restorative sleep is critical for memory consolidation, cellular repair, and overall cognitive function, completing a virtuous cycle.
The mental fog associated with stagnation dissipates, replaced by clarity, vigor, and a heightened sense of awareness. This profound internal shift makes confronting challenges outside the gym far less daunting.
The gym isn't just sculpting your body, it's meticulously sculpting your brain. It's a direct route to enhancing cognitive power, emotional resilience, and a positive mindset, fundamentally transforming who you are from the inside out.
As your body becomes stronger and your brain more resilient, a profound sense of self-efficacy emerges. You learn that discomfort is temporary, and growth is the reward. This internal confidence translates into all aspects of life.
The discipline of the gym, setting and achieving fitness goals, cultivates a mastery orientation. You become adept at breaking down complex tasks, developing strategies, and persisting through difficulty, skills invaluable for career and personal growth.